Aaron was called to be the first high priest, Moses' brother. And what we learned last time is that men had to choose a high priest every year. Again, I believe it was every year. If I got that wrong, let me know. But Jesus had to be chosen by God. I guess I'm going to just go to explaining the best I can. So in the sacrificial system that laid out in the Old Testament for the Jews, for the Israelites, they had to have a high priest, and a high priest would go into the temple that was built, or the tabernacle when it was just in a tent, and they would go in and they would go into the Holy of Holies after having sacrifices made for themselves. They can go into the Holy of Holies and make sacrifices for the people. And all that is imagery pointing to when God chooses, really, Jesus, the ultimate high priest, to go into the world and then die on a cross and sacrifice himself, the perfect lamb, for the sins of the world. And so the blood of lambs and goats never would take away sin. This was all just a picture of what Jesus was going to do on the cross. But in this, it's the writer of Hebrews is teaching us, like, Jesus himself was chosen, was called, just like Aaron was, just like all the high priests were called. It was God's will that Christ was chosen to be the high priest, also meaning that God chose Jesus to be the sacrifice. And I heard something interesting about the order of Melchizedek the other day.